I would have thought you eager to remain in the thick of the action, but if this is what you would prefer, then Godspeed, brother. This way! This way! Is she trying to suggest that Alphanera has gone soft? Okay, so what do we thought? How do we open this? You go over here. Ah. Excellent. That is it. Ah, I take it this is the Aetheryte we seek. Right then. As soon as Alphanera arrives, we go. I trust you're feeling suitably heroic, then? There's no telling what sort of resistance we'll face in there. Quickly, you clods! Briskly, swiftly, quickly! I will not suffer any further delays. Lay down your arms and surrender. We have your crystals. There will be no summoning this day. Overdwellers. Here? How did you... Where are my parents, Patriarch? Where are they? Mother? Father? Coke for the furnace, you monster. How could you? We are but servants of the Lord of Crags. We are his, that he may drink the blood of the blood and partake of our flesh, that he might draw upon the strength of his children and defend them from the tyranny of the Overdwellers. No, Elsie, not yet. I understand, Patriarch. I do. Your fear, your anger, your hate. You would do anything to protect your people, anything to deliver them from despair. Whatever it takes to ensure that those who threaten you can never do so again. But in your single-minded pursuit of this objective, you had brought suffering to your own kith and kin, to sacrifice the lives of the very people you sought to protect. But it need not be this way, Patriarch. Renounce this bloody course. Cease your attempts to summon your god and work with us, together, to build a lasting peace. Another peace to be abandoned by the Overdwellers, at the Overdwellers' convenience? Oathbreakers, all of you. Liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. You take, and you take, and you take, and when you have had your fill, you sue for peace. You promise that this time will be the last until you grow hungry again. And when we dare to defend ourselves, you declare that this beast tribe cannot be suffered to live. that our god drains the land of ether and brings naught but suffering, death, destruction, suffering upon us all. I will hear no more lies from you and yours, our dweller. You've ruined your own lands. You will not ruin ours. I said I'd come for you, and I did. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Say something. Please. 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 Wake up! Wake up! Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up! Wake up! Seven hells. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Alphino, leave it to me. We must away. How you doing, Jose? He's breathing. I don't see any injuries, but I can't seem to wake him. Copy. Yeah. Okay, he's standing, I guess. Hey, come on, wake up, little guy. Come on. By the 12! How could I be so foolish? I should have known better than to let Gabu accompany us, given what he would like to find. His anguish, his despair, have served to birth a primal, just as surely as would the supplications of the faithful. Worse, being born of such tumultuous emotion, this incarnation of Titan seems incapable of naught but violence. We have one cause for optimism. It is that, while many crystals were present, they represented but a fraction of the quantity needed for the summoning ritual, meaning that Titan must be far weaker than planned. Be that as it may, he is yet a primal, and the longer we leave him to bleed the land of ether, the stronger he will grow. And should Titan be permitted to leave Umgamara, more lives will be lost. The Maelstrom will rally their troops. The cycle will continue. Then you know what must be done. Will you face the Lord of Crags once more? Of course, let's kick his ass. Thank you, my friend. Alizé and I will attend to Gabu. When you have finished with the primal, look for us in Camp Overlook. We will be expecting you. Right. Okay. Do we literally just fight regular him again? These that mourned at the heart of the mountain. Oh, the naval heart. Okay. Got it. No, 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 not that one. The naval. The naval? Damn it. That's fine. We will wait them. I'm gonna go use the restroom really, really quick and hopefully I'll be back. Aha! We used our teleporter. Titan Chan. Destroy those. Okay, well maybe that will help. Oh, we have 2 scholars? Nice. You, I guess. Now they are at Camp Overlook. Or close there, too. There's no sprint and Petalon and your mount all stacked on top of each other give you super speed. Oh, there he is. Did I not tell you he would return safe and sound? The deed is done, then. Titan is no more. Good. There's been enough tragedy this day. He's been like that since he regained consciousness. I believe he can hear us, but he has made no attempts to respond. So he's certainly still in shock, but we cannot discount the possibility that he has succumbed to the Primal's influence. Should that prove to be the case, he must be put to death like any other thrall. Such is the Alliance's policy, yes? You have the right of it, but we must not rush to conclusions. After all, we once feared that Azael's followers were beyond reason, and many have since laid down their arms and accepted Ishgard's peace. We can but watch, wait, and pray. There is naught to be gained from dwelling on an eventuality over which we have no control, much less one which may never even come to pass. Let us tend to more immediate matters, informing Commander Bloden of Titan's demise, for example. You may be certain that he will be glad of the news. Would you be so kind as to break into it? Of course, my boy. Bloden? Ah, you're a sight for sore eyes. When the others came back without you, I feared the worst. But they said you had matters well in hand. Titan's dead. Settled then, is it? I'm glad to hear it. Not half as glad as my men will be after you believe you me. Regardless of whether or not he was summoned properly, a primal's a primal. And there ain't no soul in the Maelstrom who hasn't lost a friend to one. Don't get me wrong, we were all prepared to do our part, but we weren't so naive as to think we'd all live to tell the tale. Thankfully, of course, it didn't come to that, which, my friend, sounds to me like a cause for celebration. Now, I think you have a lot of places to be, but why not stay the night? We'd be honored to raise a glass in triumph of the return of Titan's Bane.
Who goes there? Oh, it's you. Forgive me for straying from the camp. He hasn't been feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change of scenery might do him good. But, alas. So quiet out here. The stars spread out before us, beckoning across time and space. dawn may banish even the darkest night. How bitterly beautiful, those words. I should be stronger for all my experiences, yet my heart aches more than ever. I never understood why Grandfather gave his life that day. I thought that if I came here, I would find the answers I needed. But when I finally laid eyes on the land he sacrificed everything to save, saw firsthand the bickering, the pettiness, I was disappointed. I was angry. I could not fathom how these people were more deserving of his love than his family, than me. Nevertheless, I had to believe he had good reason. I was determined to uncover the whole truth of the calamity and, perhaps in so doing, find my own purpose in this sea of chaos. My travels have been enlightening, but I cannot say that I have enjoyed them. I have lost count of the many petty crises that I was helpless to resolve and of the people whose actions I could not understand. There were others, of course. Good people. People with whom I felt a kinship, whose lives I could not save. I found myself asking what it was all for. Why try if I was doomed to fail in the end? But then I recalled Grandfather's words to my father, years ago, before he left Charlayan behind forever. To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing. We have to try, do we not? Of course, it's one thing to try and another to do. There were times while I was tracking the warriors of darkness when I faltered, when I was afraid. But then I thought of my brother, of Urianger. Oh, pray forgive me. This conversation has been rather one-sided, hasn't it? Mayhap you could recount some of your adventures in Ishgard.
Far and wide with my two companions, Estinian and Azael. They were very...
Gods! They must have been at each other's throats from dawn till dusk. I dare say you managed to keep the peace, though. Merely being in the presence of the Warrior of Light is surely enough to shame anyone into behaving. The hopes and dreams of so many rest on your shoulders, Warrior of Light. As long as the sun rises, we can but carry on, for the sake of those we hold dear.
To what end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the Mother?
Every tool has its purpose. Even this. Well, what is it?
The seeds sown in Vilbrand have been plucked from the earth and left to wither. Alas, Titan's demise sufficed not to drive the kobolds to deepest desperation.
What did the man in white have to say?
That we are to proceed as he did first set forth.
Well, that's easy for him to say. It's not his bloody world on the brink of destruction, is it?
Be thou well reminded that with an end to Ishgard's unrest, naught now remaineth to preoccupy the Scion's thoughts. And thus may they devote their every energy to thwarting thee and thine. I foresee only greater difficulties ahead.
Foresee? Are you sure you don't welcome them? I'm starting to think you might hold a candle for your old friends after all.
Pray do not mistake mine intent. I but look upon the path which lieth before us with due trepidation. Shouldst thou be of like mind, pray consider then another course. For the power to invoke the ardour belongeth not unto the Ascians alone. With thine own hand strike down thine enemy, the so-called hero who would see thy home lost to light. Do but this, and thou wouldst at a single stroke disrupt the all-too delicate balance of this realm, plunging her straightways into chaos.
You do realize what you're suggesting, yes?
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. The words of my teacher, and a creed I hold close to my heart.
Very well. Draw him out. We'll make it quick.
It shall be done. What good a creed one cannot uphold? What hurts soothed? What lives saved? Oh, hapless fool, what hast thou wrought by thine own hands? Minfilia, my friends, I shall not now beg your forgiveness. Full deeply though it paineth me to walk it, I shall not stray from my chosen path. As Moonbreeder remains steadfast, so too shall I.